We seek a stronghold that stands nearby, where we must find and power a portal to the end. Welcome everyone to the February 2018 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, where, as the opening couplet suggested, we need to find a portal into the end. We are given the coordinates, but of course we're going to have to take over the stronghold in question and find the ender pearls and eyes of ender that are necessary in order to power it. Our world name we're going to call in challenge hardcore, of course. The seed is the end with an exclamation point. Generate structures. Structures will be on. Large biomes will be active. And that should be everything we need. So let's go in and create our world. And we're building our terrain. And what do we have for it? We have well, birch forest, I guess. I suppose that might be useful, right? That way is east, obviously. So therefore, if that way is east, where is the place we're looking for? We need to go up there. Alright, we need to this way because we need to go to negative coordinates. And down that way. I want to make sure we're off into the right direction. And fortunately, it leads us into this area of birch. So that means we could go and chop some trees to... Now, is this the... No. Alright. So this is the way that we need to go eventually in order to get where we're going. And we have all these sheep here that we should do something about, but unfortunately you cannot because you cannot harm passive mobs within the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. And you cannot sleep out through the night, which is another part of the challenge. So since you can't sleep out at night, then there's no use of trying to get some shears in order to... Oh. Well, I'm going to have to live with a UFO there. Actually, I should have plenty now. Let's get some of this. Let me give myself a crafting bench. Give myself an axe so I could do everything more easily. I'm sure I'll need plenty of sticks. See, what do I need? I'll need an axe for chopping down trees, of course. I'll inevitably need a pickaxe to get some cobble. I will need a sword just in case zombies come out and do some nasty things to me. I will need a shovel just because. And just because I am liking to see all those fun achievements walk upon the screen, let's throw in a hoe for good measure. There you go. I think that's everything. Actually, let's go up here first. That way we don't have to worry about the last one being way too up high, because we seem to have one of the tallest birch forests I've ever seen in a while. Oh, forget that. I know, I hate UFO trees, so therefore, probably not efficient in an MHC to go after the... Oh, this is an ultra-high birch forest. Okay, fine. Even that reaches my limit. Yeah, let us head out of here and make sure that I didn't get turned around in the process. Seems to be in the general right direction. Ooh. But I can't resist getting a little bit of wood along the way. We have burnt up half the day already because I can see the nice high noon there. I do want to make sure though that I do have enough wood so that I can survive through the night. And I should not be jumping around or anything like this because I don't have a food source yet, which is going to become very important in the long run for this. Now, I'm going to be spending a couple days probably preparing on this one because one of the parts of the challenge is, of course, actually surviving the stronghold. I would think that's one of the key parts of the challenge. And I have never taken on a stronghold before. Yes, that's right. I've only been in the end on multiplayer worlds where someone else has taken care of all the stuff already. And this 124 is... Okay, that's the way I need to go. And of course, I can't go around harming passive mobs or anything like that. I just have to harm trees and more trees and even more trees. Now, when it starts to get late, I'm going to have to find a hidey hole. I don't think I'm going to get all the way to the place. I'm going to spend the night, as I usually do in these things, mining. Just want to make sure I have plenty of wood. Probably the next place I find that looks like it could be a convenient location for. See, I need minus 847 minus 1,000. So that's going to be a pretty hefty distance to travel in a single day when you don't know where you're going. So we will head out. Oh boy. And I really don't like the idea of having all these. Oh, wait a moment. Oh. Going backwards. No, I don't want to do that. Now, because of course I'm in negative numbers, so therefore I want the numbers to increase. No, that's going backwards too. This is the way I need to go. Alright. Let me do one direction at a time. Trying to do both at the same time gets a little bit... Ouch! Is this the right direction? Alright. I don't want to go into that cave because I'm pretty sure there is something dark and dangerous inside of there. And I'm going to... What is a good food source? That's always a big trouble, is finding something good. Back when we were doing the mansion challenge, there was absolutely no problem because we had plenty of stuff there due to the mushrooms. And last month, when we were in the village challenge, we of course had stuff in the village. Alright, of course. I did go through the trouble of making a hoe. I think that's going to be a necessary component here. So therefore, I'll gather some seeds along the way. And we'll have to probably settle for wheat. And we are at 337. Up this way. Okay. Nasty stuff. The sun is heading in a downward direction, which is not going to be good from the point of view of my finding a nice place to stay for the night. Oh boy, it would be really nice if they had relaxed the rule on not being able to kill passive mobs in the area. I suppose I might find some food source. I have a feeling starvation might be a major factor through here. And hold on. This actually might be a good place because it is getting late. So what I'll do is I'll create some stone here. And hopefully this will give me, at the very least, I can get myself a nice safe place. I have got, alright, I'm getting pretty late right now, so what I need to do is to get my bench down. Alright, there you go. Put this here. Good. Put this here. We want some. See, these are due. Let's put in 2 of these. Put in that. See how much of that, how much charcoal we get from that. Meanwhile, while that's cooking, we can. Actually, that's a gate. What I want is that and that and that for some. No, that's the. Alright, fine. Fence. Thank you. When in doubt. Oh, well, that was. Oh, okay. That. I was like, why did it go down so some? That's because the fire stopped. Alright, I'll need some of those. Maybe myself some. Oh, no, 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 not that! Alright, there you go. It's getting dark! Where are the torches? Right over here. We don't need that at the moment. Alright, we've got that. Actually, we'll put that there. We'll put this here. And I think... We'll put that there for now. And now I can start digging down to take advantage of the night hours so that I can see how much I can find. Hopefully I can find myself... Oh wait, I'm talking about getting a better pick already, and of course we can get myself a stone pick. I'll definitely need that at the moment. Good. Anything else I need while I am digging down here? I'll probably need a lot more light until I find some coal. I have to sell for charcoal, so therefore we'll throw in 1 batch of charcoal there. See what that does for me. Meanwhile, let's get digging, because we want to be able to find some iron. I'm hoping to have some sort of armor set up by the time I get to stronghold, because I am going to need armor. Because I'm pretty sure the stronghold is going to be a rather nasty place. I think you get endermites or something like that inside there. I'm not completely. It's some sort of a nasty insectoid that you find inside of strongholds, I think, near the end portal. And of course, they're probably dark in there, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of zombies, plenty of skeletons, plenty of spiders, plenty of baby zombies, since we all know that baby zombies are my bane in this challenge, because I have done 3 challenges. The first challenge ended with a baby zombie. The second challenge ended with a baby zombie. And the third challenge ended with, well, a gas blowing me up and knocking me down. So not quite a baby zombie, but oh boy. Coal! Now, what am I going to be trying to do for this particular challenge? The scoring that I'm going to be using, I like to score myself in a score of a range to 100. I know don't get very far in that. I think my best score was somewhere around 40, and that was for the mansion challenge, where I managed to actually survive a pretty long time before I decided to go outside and get myself attacked by a baby zombie. And I thought that the denizens of the mansion would be the main danger. Where are we? We got coal. We've got torches. Good. We don't need a birch sapling there. And I guess we can continue down now, because that's what my goal is for the moment. Let me use up this wooden pick on the grounds of waste not, want not. Though, of course, from that point of view, you may say that it's a waste of time. Ah, okay, there is my stone pick right there. Now let's head down. How far am I down right now? I am down to block 54. Well, I'm not going to get very... Alright, I'm not going to worry about getting very far down, since I do want to make my way towards the stronghold at least. So therefore, I think trying a futile effort in order to head down into diamond level or something like that would not be productive. Not too sure there's anything I could really do. Oh, iron. Alright, so therefore, half the score is going to be based on survival. Therefore, if I survive all the way, I get a 50. Otherwise, I get 5 points per day that I survive. I also am give myself 30 points for the actual challenge, and this month's challenge is to open up the end portal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself 2 points per Eye of Ender that I managed to put into there. So unless, and then 6 for actually activating the portal. That'll give a total of 30 there. So let us use that for the, where's the iron? Wow, 8. That's perfect. Therefore, my plan is to, so that'd be my 30, 12 per Eye of Ender plus 6 for activating it. Plus, I'll have the 10 points for the poem that I do at the opening of each episode, where the opening for this one was, "We seek a stronghold that stands nearby, where we must find the power of the portal to the end." Yes, I do alliterative style poetry rather than rhyming style poetry, in case you're wondering on that matter. And I do still have a couple of minutes left, so maybe I can get a little bit more. Then finally, I do have, it's more of a stretch goal than a main part of the challenge, but I figure getting a 100 should be a major achievement, so therefore something that, yeah, right. That would look at the beginning, I say, yeah, right, I'll never do that. And that, of course, will be to get and go into the end and actually slay the end dragon. There is no requirement for the challenge to actually enter into the end. It's only to go and create the portal into the end. So therefore, that's what we'll be doing, but I'll have that if I want a perfect 100 score, and you gotta remember that since I've yet to survive one of these challenges, a passing score will be more than adequate for me. But if I do want that 100, I am going to have to go into the end and actually slay the dragon. But don't hold your breath in expecting me to actually do that. Just saying. Iron. Now, what do I do with iron? I am going to need, I'll definitely need a pick. Actually, the first thing I will need are some sticks. So, therefore, some sticks. Okay, we're going to do that. Actually, the first thing I want, though, is I do want to make sure I don't forget that, because I'll definitely need a shield. Idiot! One, not multiple. Good thing I didn't make more wood. Oh, I do that all the time. Alright, I have made so 3 shields and wasted a lot of this precious iron. Alright. And what do I do with 2? Alright. Well, I can't even make myself an axe, so therefore I'll just have to go make myself a sword and just have to idiot. Right. Yeah. Isn't it Iron Pick? Yeah, what's Iron Pick is that I... Alright, here we are. We are getting ready to tick over to day 1. Yeah, it's getting a little light out. And it is day 1, so that is the end of this episode where I've got a creeper outside. Will I survive this creeper? We'll find that out when we return to the next episode of the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge.